Trump in office, we don't know what the fuck may happen next. We thought he was gonna be a war right away. We was like, we can't figure out who gonna catch it first. Is it gonna be Russia? Is it gonna be China, Syria, Iran, Iraq, North Korea? Who the fuck is finna get? Find out, public enemy number one is Kathy Griffin. Kathy Griffin? Ain't that a bitch? Fuck out of here. Fucking humor. What the fuck? You the president now. You can't take a joke, motherfucker? You announced your presidency on Comedy Central, motherfucker, after a roast. It's fucked up.
He's the kind of guy that would say, hey baby, let's get away, let's go someplace, huh, where I don't care.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is WD3, and this is your Hill Report News Break. And hopefully you guys are waking up and enjoying a great weekend morning. A lot of you guys, you're waking up to a nightmare because of what's going on in the country. But to add injury to insult, right? As if we were not double-crossed enough with each administration that comes into the White House. This particular administration has even gone so far as to double-cross its own base. That's right. Most of the Make America Great Again MAGA bases were primed to get to the bottom of the Jeffrey Epstein case. Most MAGA folks are not in line with abusing children. Most MAGA folks are not in line with rich, powerful people abusing the weak. So we were promised, I'm not a MAGA, I'm not a Democrat or Republican, as you all know, but I'm talking from the perspective of the American public that was consuming the campaign for President of the United States. One of the main key points was we cannot allow the abuse of children and the weak and the poor in this country, whether you drive or fly to another place or you do it here. If you abuse people, and then people were asking about, did this guy who knew all the rich and powerful people, did you guys just open the jail cell and let him out? And he's known to own islands and all this crap. Did you guys just let him out and send him to an island, maybe give him face surgery? And why is there a minute missing from the camera? It just takes that long to just let him out and then say he hung himself, right? That's what many people are thinking. Donald Trump, it would behoove you to reverse course and not betray your base on this Jeffrey Epstein issue. Watch this clip. This guy breaks it down really good, and we'll be right back.
Yes, Mr. President, the whole country is asking questions about what happened to Jeffrey Epstein. By the way, Attorney General Pam Bondi, she does go ahead, as the president says, go ahead. But before she goes ahead and before we play her response, it's important to point out why the Epstein mystery does still matter. It's because it was in many ways the very reason Mr. Trump got elected. He and his supporters went around the country convincing Americans that everything would change if Mr. Trump were elected. There would be way more transparency. There would be no more lies. There would be no more protections for the rich and the powerful. Oh, my God. Sounds like I just explained the Epstein case. And the Epstein case, by the way, was going to be the example of that truth, of that transparency. In fact, here are Trump and his officials promising just before they became Trump officials of what they were going to do.
It's just very strange for a lot of people that the list of clients that went to the island has not been made public.
Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it? Probably will be, by the way. Probably.
So if you're able to, you'll be.
Yeah, I'd certainly take a look at it. Yeah, I'd be inclined to do the Epstein. I'd have no problem with it.
Release the list.
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
Child sex trafficking has no place in the United States of America, and I will do everything, if confirmed as FBI director, to make sure the American public knows the full weight of what happened in the past and how we are going to countermand missing children and exploited children going forward.
So there you go, the president, the vice president, the director of the FBI, and I could go on and on and on. They all went around saying, elect us, and we'll make sure the Epstein stuff is released. Nope, not anymore. Let's listen now to the Attorney General herself about the Epstein client list, as she was asked by that reporter. I told you I'd show it to you and let you hear it for yourself. Here it is. It's about the list of men who may have slept with little girls. When she was asked about this, originally, this is the question she was asked on Fox News. I want you to hear that first. Here it is.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump.
Sitting on my desk right now to review. Sitting on my desk to review. Sitting on my desk. Did you hear that? So what does Pam Bondi say now when she's asked that question? And she's asked about...
You know, in the hood, they call them ops. You know what I'm saying? That's your ops. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, your opposition. Oh, I'm like, okay, I don't know. Yeah, OG, that's an op right there. Yeah, there go my op, watch out. I'm like, what's an op? Is that a cop without the C on it? Then they got little dudes, they call them hitters. These are the little dudes that shooting motherfuckers. Shooters, they go to the little shooter. And they be describing this motherfucking dude that's shooting everybody. He be the size of that pole. I be like, that is the shooter? He's a little bitch.
Hey, welcome back, you guys. This is WD3. It's your Hill Report News Break. Yeah, we're talking about MAGA. And first, MAGA was promised that we're going to be the movement of peace. We're not going to start wars. All of a sudden, Israel attacks Iran and America gets in it unprovoked, right? That's one betrayal by Donald Trump to his base. Now, you can't even release the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. A lot of people say that his name is on the Jeffrey Epstein list. So if your name is on the list, you probably want to keep that list quiet. Common sense. You guys, I even saw Alex Jones very upset over this issue, and he is the number one fanboy for Donald Trump. He is basically the pill outside of the orange. But no disrespect, there's a lot of people who genuinely believed in the president of the United States. They backed him whenever the Democrats and the State Department were coming after him. They backed him, and when he lost the election in 2020, when he said that there was foul play, which many people believe, they backed him every step of the way. But soon as you get in the White House, you go against every single principle that your own base actually voted for. And hopefully your base is able to see past their bias against the Hispanic immigration, whether it's legal or illegal, and see that if your president is lying to you on this point, if he's lying to you on this point, which are the main pillars of his whole movement, then maybe you should pull your support from this man and we should reset as a country. Maybe go into some proceedings, secret police and things like that. So, hey, tell me what you guys think, right? Tell me what you guys think. This is huge. Should Trump release the Epstein list? That's the poll question.